Hey, what up, everybody? This is Steve Brie coming to you. September 15th brings Monday Night Raw to us again, the go-home show to the Night of Champions pay-per-view. I know that last week a lot of people thought that Monday Night Raw basically was a very big improvement over, what had happened the last few weeks. Basically, they had a long time in between SummerSlam and Night of Champions. One of the longest builds for a pay-per-view besides for Elimination Chamber to WrestleMania they've had in a good little while. And I think a lot of people have noticed that WWE doesn't do real well with long-term planning for short-term, pay-per-view stints. Basically, they do real well with 4-week builds going into pay-per-views. And what is this? It's going to be... I can't remember how many weeks it's been since SummerSlam, but it seems like it's been forever, and it just really hasn't panned out. A lot of people were really up on the NXT stuff on Monday Night Raw last week. Some people thought the Paul Heyman and John Cena interview was really good. Roman Reigns in this sort of steel cage match before getting beat up by Orton, Seth Rollins, and Kane to end the show. But the one thing that honestly has been a constant since SummerSlam is the dreadful Divas division. I have been coming on here for the last, good little while since, AJ Lee came back and took the title away from Paige, saying that basically the Divas division was about to get a whole lot better. And we still haven't got that blockbuster Paige versus AJ match. I don't know if that match is ever coming. Maybe they just don't work well together. Maybe they're just two good workers that just don't want to mix together. Maybe they're just oil and water, and maybe it's just never going to pan out the way that people think that it should. For so long, we've got so many girls that are just, makeup Barbies. And they can't get in there, and they can't get it. They just can't get it on. They go through developmental, and they get taught all the tricks. But then once you get put on TV, it's just that's all they are. It's just what you see on their entrance on the way down to the ring, and with the whole thing with Nikki Bella turning on Brie Bella, Stephanie McMahon stepped up because Nikki was there to help her win her match at SummerSlam. She has granted her a shot at the title, but she's not going to excuse the AJ and Paige feud, so it's now going to be a triple threat match. And basically, to build that up, they're doing what should have been done all along. They're having a marquee Divas tag match on Raw. It's going to be Brie and AJ going up against Nikki and Paige. For some reason, Brie is good enough to be getting in this match on the Monday Night Raw, but she's not able to get in on the pay-per-view match. It's not a 4-way, it's a 3-way. One of the Bellas isn't going to be there, and you can go around in a circle and think that, we've seen AJ and Paige go at it, and they've traded the championship back and forth and back, and now we're adding a new girl into it. You think maybe the new girl's going to go away with a title, maybe Nikki will win the championship, and then she can be, she can say that she's the Divas champion for the first time, and then we have some sort of a big deal on the Bellas feud. But honestly, in my mind, this match just proves to me the fact that they're trying to show you that the Bellas feud is bigger than anything in the Divas division, even the Divas championship. You can go round and round about when CM Punk was WWE champion. They kept on making John Cena, even though he didn't hold the belt for that long, or during that whole span, that he was the main eventer of the whole deal. But basically, this match shows to me that there is still a Brie versus Nikki feud, even if Jerry Springer isn't going to be there, even if the brother JJ isn't going to show up. She's still going to be involved, and maybe they're going to get to the point of the pay-per-view where Nikki is going to come close to winning the championship. There's no doubt in my mind that this match is to prove and get into your head that Brie is going to come down and disrupt the match at Night of Champions. There's no reason why she wouldn't. Why is she going to sit back and let her sister win the championship when it can just go along with all of those things that Nikki was saying about Brie, about, crashing the car and not being able to pass the driver's test and not being able to pass the other test and stealing the boyfriend and this, that, and the other. She's just going to be proving Nikki right is sort of like that, dumb baby face who is proving the heel right. And maybe that means that Brie one day will snap and go over to the edge, and maybe she'll be the heel of the group. But I'm not looking for a whole bunch from this Divas Championship match. Just for everybody to get in her head that Nikki and Brie don't get along. Brie wants to beat up Nikki, and more than likely she's going to be involved with the pay-per-view, and she's going to get in that match and break it up. That's going to be it.